What's going on, guys? Christian here from CK Wraps. So this is one vehicle that I haven't really shown you much of yet, or if anything, other than maybe on Instagram. Now, this car it's obviously a Lamborghini Huracan. It's wrapped in Orafol's new print film, Orajet 3951 with ProSlide technology. Honestly, this stuff went down amazing. It went down like butter. Excellent film if you're actually doing print film, because you can do full peels. And when you're doing print film, a lot of times you need to do like a full peel in order to keep the whole design in line, basically. So what you would do is you would lay out the entire side of the vehicle all in one shot, and then trim and do all your cutting afterwards. But when you're doing that alone with a high-tack film, potentially a high-tack film, it can be very difficult, because what happens is you're going to have issues with lifting this really huge, obviously 54-inch or 60-inch sheet of vinyl that could potentially be like 15 feet long. That becomes a problem. This vehicle is also not magnetic, so there's also another problem there where we can't just slap magnets down and hold the film down. So if we have a very sticky film, when we go to rip it off, to reposition it, what can happen is we can actually snap the whole thing off, and we have less control over the entire thing. Now, because it starts to give way, if any of you have ever installed a very sticky film, you'll see that the film will lift, and then you'll try and pull harder, and then all of a sudden it'll just snap and lift all the way off the vehicle or off the panel. With a film that has low initial tack or no initial tack until you press down, it makes it a lot more easy to control, because you can kind of just slide the film around as opposed to snapping it off of the paint. And that makes life a lot easier when you're doing a full peel. I have a video on this vehicle doing a full peel down the side. So I'm going to be posting that as well, or maybe that video will come before this one. I'm not really quite sure yet. I did want to get this out there because I did want to give you a walk around of what this car looks like. I don't know if any of you have been able to tell yet, but this car is a full custom camo print. But not only is it a full custom camo print, this is actually printed with bowls. So the bowls from the Lamborghini. So it makes it really unique in that sense where, it's not just shapes of camouflage. We use the bowl to create the camouflage. Actually, the owner of the vehicle's idea, and he's here today. I'll introduce him in a bit. But I want to give you a walk around of what this vehicle looks like, because it's been about 2 weeks now, something like that. I think it's been about 2 weeks now. We'll go check it out. So obviously, lining up the side of the vehicle was really important, because this isn't printed panel by panel. Some panels don't match up, obviously, from the roof to the hood, or the hood to the fender sometimes. But the hood and the front bumper match up. The whole side of the vehicle matches up. He's also got a YouTube channel, so we'll get over to that in a bit. That's obviously the name of it right there. You guys check it out. This is a pretty awesome print. And if you start looking really closely, you'll notice that all the lighter bowls and all the lighter colors and the darker colors, they're all bowls. Everything's a bowl. Big ones, small ones, all different sizes. We've also wrapped over the rear reflector and front reflector just to kind of give it that camouflage look. Now the bumper in this So the pattern is the same from side to side, it's just flipped. I'll give you a top view in a second. And what we also got to do is we got to check out some corners. So there's a corner right there. And this isn't thin film, okay? This is thick. I think we're a little around 5 mil, so it's not too thin. I could be wrong, it could be like 4.7. For the pillar, I had to custom stretch it down to get it into the lower fender area. So it requires a bit of manipulation in that way. What other corners we got? Aren't a whole lot. All right, here's some more. So kind of just check it out. Obviously there's a seam on the roof because it is all one piece all the way through. I just wanted to give you guys an up close look. It's a little bit dirty, not a big deal. But the film's holding very tight. Which is actually impressive for the amount of tack that it has initially. It feels like it's not going to hold that tight, but it does hold very tight. All in the wheel well, it's all really nice. All the way through. I'm just kind of pan across here. The front bumper was also primered, okay? So keep that in mind that I wrapped over the front bumper. That was just a primered front bumper. And the vinyl sticking, of course, it all depends on how you do it. All right guys, so this is James right here, and it's the owner of the vehicle.
Hey guys, what's up? My channel is The Hustle Life. It's dedicated to the everyday hustle that goes into achieving your dreams and goals. One of my goals in life was to get this Lamborghini Huracan. I got a lot more planned out for this build. I also got other vehicles on my channel. But about the wrap, I had this crazy idea in my head, and I had to come to the best to wrap this car, and that's Christian. This guy banged it out. He hit it out of the ballpark. Everything that we did here was totally custom designed, and I'm totally satisfied and happy about this wrap. But yeah, guys, subscribe to the channel. Christians too, if you guys haven't subscribed yet. And thanks for the support.
That's it. So there's some feedback there from James, and you know, about his car. I'm sure he's loving it out in public. And you know, he's having a good time with it.
Oh yeah, love it.
So I'm gonna post a link in the description below to James's channel. This way you guys can check him out, show him some love, of course, always nice. You know, he's got some tips about real estate, you know, working out, that kind of stuff, and how to obviously get one of these guys right here. Obviously I'm subscribed to. So yeah, check it out guys. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. Take care.